Hi, how are you doing? Hi, how you doing? This is Pat Clark here again, ready for TV action, active TV, 11, cable, WELM. Hey, talking some rock stars today, and me, I'm not a rock star, but I'm going to be talking to a few. Hopefully, we're right here at the Masonic Temple. Hey, I see a rock star coming right now. Come over here. It's Bill Breakdown. How you doing?
Well, it's hard to say, you know, like, I'm doing as good as anything else is, you know, like...
Well, as well.
As well as anything else, really.
Hey, you see this? This is Shade City here, huh? It's a bright day out here. You know how these Michigan summers are. Hey, see, hey, you finally made Masonic, brother. Hey, isn't that super?
Hey, listen, you know, like, when I was smaller, I always had a dream that, like, I might, you know, play in front of, like, say, Jacobson's or something, you know, to crowd
really
of pre-Victorian Puritan virgins, you know, but, like, hey, I dig it.
Hi, what's happening? We're here at Wimbledon with Scott Slash.
What's happening? How you doing, Pat?
Hey, I'm fine, Scott. You may think that Scott is just a rock and roller, some twerp who sits around all day playing the guitar. But hey, this is a healthy guy. Look at this. Drinks V8, plays tennis. Scott, I hear you have your own method of playing tennis. Why don't you show us some of this serve? What was the serve called?
Well, it's the new wave serve. What happened is, hang on a sec.
That V8's something else, isn't it, huh?
Oh, does wonders to your throat. No, you see, the thing is, like, the reason I take up tennis and the reason I'm out here on the court today is because, I mean, a lot of people, like, you know when New Wave started? Like,
2 months ago.
A lot of these kids started out, well, it was about 2 years ago, 77. A lot of these kids got their guitars, you know. They never could play. They knew a few chords of D and A and E.
DNA, eh?
DNA, really. There's a band called that, actually, but they had a couple of these chords together, and they started playing, you know, and I figured, well, if they couldn't play and they're making it, you know, I should start out in tennis because I've already, you know, done a lot.
Put a racket in your hand, huh? And you show us how it's done, huh?
It's kind of a racket, I'll tell you, but...
So, when's the big screen test for your Masonic performance?
Well, you see, I called down to Vince Lombardi in New York. He said that it didn't really matter what time that was. We just go with the flow and eat the greens and be soaked in the gravel and be one with the city strength.
This is what is called the New Wave serve, inspired by Peter Townsend, okay?
Okay.
Watch this one.
Here we go.
You gotta practice the pogo a little bit. You know, jump up and down a little bit.
We're ready.
Okay.
Gabba gabba hey.
1, 2. Oh.
Ben wanted to be a Mason?
Well, you see, it goes back to early childhood experiences.
How early?
Well, it's somewhere between the anal and the oral stage, you know? And like well, my grandmother was a Mason, you know, and one day she dropped the slab.
We're talking Masons as in Masonic temples, not Masons as bricklayers, I suppose, right?
Well, I think one symbolizes the other, and you can make a valid, you know, a valid connection between the two. And like I said, my grandmother, she dropped a slab of cement on my fucking left hand, you know.
Let's try another one of those. We might be able.
One more New Wave serve.
New Wave serve. This time we'll do it with the legs up like that. Okay, you gotta get that. This is the side shot. Okay, this is the spin. Okay.
Oh, that was fabulous. Ace every time.
Hello. Welcome to Math 491. As you see the test scores from last week's multiple choice essay test, I was just delighted by them. You people probably will not be. Note the extreme difference in the scores. Scott Slash, I found it particularly remarkable that you managed to net a -6 on this test. The mean, typical for one of my tests, is 13.696, repeating. Now for some business. Today I would like to talk about the complex planes and other field phenomenon having to do with new wave music. Here we have the field generated by various old-fashioned punk rockers. Rather disgusting blob, I think. Not at all representative of the real world. Not nearly so dull as the plane generated by people like Boeing, Frank Sinatra, and Barry Manilow. This has absolutely no interesting mathematical properties at all. You will not be tested on this.
Well, you know, Irvin Johnson came up to me. He said, Scott, I want to learn how to play the guitar, you know, because he wanted to learn. And
You think you can be an inspiration just as Irvin's been?
I'm into sports, you know. It's a new thing for me, and I'm really happy that everything's working out well. Our publicity's going well. People are showing up at my tennis game stuff.
Now, you've been looking at this interesting integral differential equation, no doubt. This, my friends, is the punk rockers and the new wavers' finest moment. It says, in part, that the partial differential of drugs plus NW, new wave, is equal to the integral as x goes from 0 to infinity of sex dx. Now, what does this mean? I don't know. Some things stump a math prof even. But I would say that it is the formula definitely used by most unsuccessful new wavers. Back to the plane and group theory for a moment. This is the plane, the all-encompassing plane of new wave. Note its property. It is an associative and commutative group, but not nearly as boring as it sounds. This plane extends out to each and every one of you. Any questions?
What do you do now, in fact?
Well, like, I play the keys, you know.
Keys?
Hey, I play a mean ivory, you know.
88s?
Well, 76, whatever I can get, you know.
Yeah, close enough. Hey, are you really good at it?
Well, it depends, you know, like, if you're in tune with the cosmic scene, you know, you see that, like, the vibes are there, you know, I'm in tune with it, I'm excellent, you know. But
Hey,
that Slash would not have a mediocre keyboard player, you know. Yes, the plane of new wave, would you say that the eigenvalues for that would oscillate around some standard value, taking into account the intersection of vector spaces?
If you would have attended class last time, you would have known that. Stupid questions like that make me mad.
All I can say is, you know, if you want to get into rock and roll, what you got to do is work hard, go out there and make some noise and get some people coming after you and come to see your shows, you know. That's all I can say. Learn how to play first on your tennis racket, because, you know...
Could you show us a few chords there?
Well, actually, this is the challenge number 3, Schlesinger chord, actually.
Yeah.
What you got to do is you put your finger right there, right at the end of the grip.
By the
Other one right
tape there, huh?
Like that. And then you strum right in the middle. This is how you should
Do you have to use pick?
start playing the guitar. Well, you don't have to have a pick because they're expensive. They cost money in the stores. If you can't afford a guitar or a pick, just start on your guitar, on your...
Maybe pick some...
Excuse me. I'm listening,
yeah.
but I'm really dumb. So do you mind repeating everything you said?
Time will not allow that, and it's, of course, not fair to everybody else in this auditorium, but perhaps you would like to stop by for office hours after class.
I want to get into your personal life here. I see you've been driving a 67 Plymouth Barracuda hardtop. Do you like it?
I'm sorry, you must be mistaken. It's a 69 purple Catalina, and it's my girlfriend's car. She drives it.
That's nice.
What age group of children do you like to molest the best?
Well, it all depends on my mood. I especially like prepubescent girls because there is nothing sweeter than the taste of prepubescent breast milk.
Hey, girls, hey, this man is without a tennis partner. Why don't you go out, give us a call, huh? Me too,
That'd be fine
huh?
with me,
Play
too.
doubles, you know what I mean?
Center court. That green Corvair you drive, what year is it?
19 1966. Why do you ask?
Well, I saw a similar one when I was on vacation in Peoria, and I thought maybe that was yours.
No, I've never been to Cuba.
Well, listen, you know, see that gravel right there? Well, like, you know,
Stones.
yeah, I walked on there yesterday, and I'm gonna walk on there today. Take it easy.
Can you do it? Hey, dig it. Hey, Mr. Breakdown, it's been real, huh? Peace to you too, bro. Got one more serve, huh?
Got no more balls.
Hey, pretend, huh? There you go.
Well, anyway, see you later. It's been beautiful, Cable 11.
Hey, thanks a lot. Good night. Bye, kids.
Any other questions?